Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the question answers from the chapter The Model Millionaire written by Oscar Wilde, and this is from class 6 West Bengal board. The book is Communicate with Cambridge course book, and I will provide you the exercise question answers and also the insight question answers from this chapter. Before we start, requesting you to like the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get further notifications from the channel on the right time. If you have any queries, then please let me know in the comment box, and if you have missed any video, then please check out the description box or playlist. You will find all the videos from there. So let's start the Model Millionaire. At first we have some word meanings. Okay, the first is fascinating, that means charming. Profile, here a person's face from any one side. Freckled face, face with many small brownish spot. Sought after, in demand, everyone's favorite. Coarse, rough. Old tears and tatters, clothes that are old, badly torn. Okay, next is guineas. Old British coins, each worth 21 shilling. Forlorn, sad and lonely. Wretched, very unhappy. Sovereign, a British gold coin that was used in the past. Took his leave, said goodbye to someone and left. Okay, next one is extravagance. Wasteful or careless spending. Falling to bits, in a very bad condition because of being used over a long time. Relentless, that means strict and stubborn. Next, number A, choose the right option. Number 1, the author portrays Hughie as, answer is number A, charming and delightful but unsuccessful. Number 2, Hughie was in love with a girl but could not marry her because the answer is number D, the girl's father put a condition that Hughie must have 10,000 pound, this is a sign of pound, to marry his daughter. Number 3, Hughie gave money to the model because, answer is number C, he had little money but felt that the poor man needed it more. Next one, number B, answer these questions. Number 1, describe the appearance of the beggar man in the studio of Alan Trevor. The old beggar stood on a raised platform in the corner of Alan's studio. His face was wrinkled and had wizened yet piteous expression or look. A tattered and torn old coarse brown cloak was on his shoulders, and he wore an old boots that had been patched and cobbled several times. Next, number 2, why was Hughie first angry and then highly embarrassed after he met Alan that night? In the story The Model Millionaire by Oscar Wilde, the protagonist of our story, Hughie was angry with Alan as Alan told all his private affairs to the beggar. He was then highly embarrassed as he learned that the person whom he thought to be a poor beggar was actually Baron Hausberg, one of the wealthiest men in Europe, and the Baron had commissioned Alan to paint him as a beggar. Okay, next one. Let me check the next question in the book. Okay, next one. What surprise awaited Hughie the next morning? The next morning, when Hughie had his breakfast, got a great surprise. Mr. Gustava, who was the assistant of Baron Hausberg, gave him an envelope on behalf of Baron Hausberg. On the letter, it was written that a wedding present to Hughie Erskine and Laura Martin, and inside the envelope there was a check for £10,000. This made him great surprised. Okay, so next one, there are some RTC. Okay, let me check. Okay, and by the way, you have made a conquest. Number A, who is the speaker and who is he speaking? The above phrase has been taken from the story The Model Millionaire by Oscar Wilde. Here the speaker is Alan Trevor, and he was speaking to his friend Hughie Erskine, the protagonist of our story. Number B, how had the listener made a conquest and of whom? The listener Hughie had made a conquest by giving a sovereign to the beggar. Number C, what does the word conquest mean in this sentence? Here conquest means leave a deep impression. Next one, number 2. What a duffer he must think me. Number A, who is the speaker? This line has been taken from the story The Model Millionaire, written by Oscar Wilde. Hughie said this. Number B, who is he? Here he refers to Baron Hausberg. Number C, what makes him say this? Hughie was very much ashamed for what he had done with Mr. Hausberg. Hughie did not know that Mr. Hausberg was one of the richest men in Europe and gave him a sovereign. So this incident makes him say this. Okay, so these are the exercise question answers from this chapter. Now I am going to give you the insight question answers from this chapter. What are the great truths of modern life? Unless one is wealthy, there is no use in being a good looking person. It is better to have a permanent income than to be fascinating. These are the great truth of modern life. Number 2, what amount did Hughie get from his aunt for living? To £200 a year. Number 3, what was the name of the girl to whom Hughie loved? The girl Hughie loved was Laura Martin, the daughter of a retired colonel. Number 4, what was the condition of colonel that he expected from Hughie to marry his daughter Laura? Colonel gave a condition to Hughie that if he wants to marry his daughter, then he has to earn £10,000. Number 5, come to me, my boy, when you have got £10,000 of your own, and we will see about it. Which story this line have been taken from? The above line has been taken from the story The Model Millionaire, written by Oscar Wilde. Who said to whom? The colonel, father of Laura Martin, said this to Hughie. Number C, why did he say this? Hughie was a poor fellow as he did not earn, so colonel wanted him to earn £10,000 to marry his daughter. So he said this to him. Describe the appearance of Alan Trevor. Alan Trevor was an artist. He was a strange, rough fellow with a freckled face and red, ragged beard. Number 7, what was the difference between Hughie and Alan Trevor? Hughie was very good looking and charming person, but Hughie was here should be Alan. Alan was strange, rough fellow with a freckled face. Hughie was a poor man and unsuccessful fellow in life, but Alan Trevor was a successful artist as his painted pictures were demanded in market. Number 8, how miserable he looks. Who said this about whom? Why did he say this? Hughie said this about the model who was standing on a raised platform and looked very sad. He was a bent old man wearing a torn outfit. Seeing him, Hughie said this above sentence. Number 9. How much does a model get from Alan for sitting? A shilling for an hour. Number 10. How much does he get by selling his pictures? He gets 2000 guineas for per picture. Number 11. An artist hurt is his head. Who said this to whom? This line has been taken from the story The Model Millionaire, written by Oscar Wilde. Alan Trevor said this to Hughie Erskine. Number B. Why did he say this? According to Alan, an artist always thinks by his head, not by his heart, as their business is to show the world by their work. Number 12. Who was Mr. Hausberg? Baron Hausberg was one of the most richest men in Europe. He had a house in every capital, had his mill in gold plates, and had power to prevent Russia going to war when he chooses. Number 13. What do you mean by baron? Baron means a wealthy person who has a lot of money. Number 14. Millionaire models are rare enough, but model millionaires are rarer still. What does this line mean? Alan says this above line. He meant to say that you can't find a model so easily who is a millionaire, but to find a rich man with kind heart is more difficult. Some more questions are there. Why would Colonel Martin not hear of any marriage between his daughter and Hughie? Colonel Martin would not hear to any marriage between his daughter and Hughie because Hughie's father died, leaving him penniless. Apart from that, he was a jobless man. Next one. Do you think Hughie deserved the wedding present that he received from Baron? Why? Yes, Hughie deserves the wedding present from Baron. He demonstrated kindness and generosity when he gave all his money to the beggar. And waterproof the Baron's true identity. Baron's gift can be seen as a reward for Hughie's act of charity, aligning perfectly with the story's theme of the value of true generosity. Okay, so these are the question answers from the chapter The Model Millionaire. Okay, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon to get further notifications from the channel at the right time. If you have any queries, then please let me know in the comment box, and if you have missed any video, then please check out the description box or playlist. You will find all the videos from there. So that's all for today. See you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.